female side of Atlanta's crazy jail. Or craziest jail. Let's see what the fuck they talking about.
I think so.
Would you say so? How many times do you think you've been here?
Well, I say I've been here.
Damn, it's manly studs in this bed. I just seen about 3 studs. Hold on.
Is it hard to be a white inmate here?
I think so.
Would you say so? How many times
One,
have you been here?
Well, I say I've been here about 7, 8 times.
You're pregnant.
She's pregnant.
I'm probably gonna leave here and go to prison.
And you have to give birth in prison?
Yeah.
She's pregnant in motherfucking
Folks, we're
jail.
going to a non-compliant call.
Damn, I know that's kind of fucked up. As a female though.
Today we head back to the notorious Clayton County Jail, this time to cover the female
of course
side
there's-
of lockup.
of course
And in it,
there's
we'll hear
regular
women's
females
stories of
too,
what it's like
but-
behind bars. We'll explore topics of justice, human rights, the impact of personal choices, and the unique challenges females face while incarcerated. We'll find out questions like, is the female side nastier than the male side? And what
let's see,
happens
let's
when
see.
the lights go out? Is there actually a
What's
strong
really the
hookup
difference?
culture while locked up? And trust me,
Right.
you'll want to hear what these females have to say about that. And we have
Damn.
so much to get into. So let's dive in. But first, a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
Many of you are
Tommy
using
G,
free cash
we
from the
fuck
first
with
time I
you.
mentioned
I
it.
hope they
It's
paying
really
you a
playing
meal for that
on
bit.
Twitter
You
to
feel
hit
me?
your
Real
Twitter.
deal.
Whoa.
Fuck.
What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
What's up, sad man?
We're in Clayton County Jail. You guys love
Okay.
money, play the app, get it on your phone,
We're here
free
now.
cash.
Clayton County.
Last time we were in Clayton County Jail, you guys loved it, and we spent some time with the female. But I realized the ladies need their own piece. So we're coming back today to do a dedicated female Clayton County experience. We're gonna pack up, get on the road to Clayton County.
For sure.
There's a lot of big entertainers that have come here. I was in the gym this week listening to Waka Flocka, and he's like, "Pico, motherfucker."
I will never back down. I'm from Pico, nigga.
This place is unbelievable. I think
Tommy
many
G.
of us have so many questions.
What you know about that,
We
bro?
want to dive deeper into it, and that's what we intend to do. But to think that people live for sometimes a year, 2 years at a time in conditions like this, to me, blows my mind. This is United States of America, first world country. Well, not in our prison system, not in our jail system. We're pulling up to the parking lot shortly here, begin this adventure.
Damn. That's a big ass jail though.
Vitamin D is a fundamentally essential part of what a human needs to be happy and fit. And just look at the ability for, or lack of ability for sun to get into this building. It kind of boggles my mind what is allowed. Like, I get some of these guys here are serious threats, and they should be in here. Some. It's the man. Good to see you, bro.
You didn't say shit to me, right? I'm just gotta make sure I got y'all turned down. I'm not gonna lie. Huh? He ain't talking to me.
Hey, man, how are you?
Right.
I heard you requested me.
100%. 100%. How have things been since the last time we were here?
It's getting a little better.
What did the guards think about the video? What did the inmates think about the video?
So they loved it. Everybody, the guards, like, they wanted to do it. They wanted to request to do it.
Do you think they're going to be even more amped when
They're
they
going
see
to be
us?
more amped. They was waiting for you to come back.
What can you tell us about what's happening in the women's jail?
So it's more clean. I think it's more like cat
More clean.
to them being women. You know, they fight. They still do the same thing the men do, but not
Right.
much of the crazy stuff.
It's not as dangerous?
Yeah, not as dangerous, nah.
Anything for the people back
For
home
sure.
to know about the unit we're walking into?
They got a new integrity dorm.
What you
that
got?
They're doing.
They're doing honor.
Let's see.
An honor dorm for the females. Yeah,
Okay.
it's called the integrity dorm. The sheriff trying to switch some things up, just like how the honor dorm was for the males. They're trying to do it for the females.
Fuck it. I'm about to roll me a
I
joint.
respect for you because you have a commanding presence. You have control in the room, but you do it in a professional, respectful way.
Well,
So
They do.
you can't get mad at that, you know?
I
Gotta
don't
care for the
smoke
people.
joints,
They
but
give you more respect when you care for them.
well,
Do you want to talk?
put it like
Are you
this.
going
I
through?
roll it like blunts
Okay.
though.
How's it going,
It's
Terrell?
definitely not roll like no
How you
damn
been,
joint.
brother?
Pretty good, man.
Good.
I just had to catch an op last week.
You had to catch an op.
Damn.
What makes an op to you?
A person who's destructive. See, I'm a brother who loves and overrides oppression and destruction. So
Right.
the last inmate, he told me that he was gonna cut my hair off and cut my off and stick a machete in my ass.
This was a cellmate?
Yeah, it's an inmate.
So you racked up a lot of charges while here.
Yes, sir, unfortunately.
What role
Well,
do
damn.
you play in all of this?
The role I play in all this is feeding into it. I feed into it, but sometimes I be in fight or fight situations. I gotta think about my mom and my parents and stuff like that.
How's it been going with the onions? I know that was a problem last time we were here.
Sergeant Strickland actually been making sure my trade's been good.
Onion free?
Yeah.
We gotta keep it moving to the women's cell.
All right.
Best of luck out there. I'll give you a little fist bump.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. So we're going to the women's pod. What can you tell us?
They had a 29 yesterday.
What's a 29?
A fight.
Who wants to give us a tour and the lowdown of this place? Yeah. Here, let me mic you up, okay?
Asha.
Well, shit.
Nice to meet
What's
you.
up, Tasha?
Okay. Where are we right now?
We in Pod 5. I'm not gonna be in here for long. Hope y'all know so. If y'all want me, come
You're not
back.
gonna be here for long?
Oh, no.
When do you get out?
Probably next month. I'm here for a warrant. A lot of people be here. They murderers in here. It's like they got a mixture of everything
So little things and big things in the same room.
in the same room.
What do you think about that?
I'll be scared, but you know, just defend yourself. But they don't let a lot of stuff go down in here, so I'll give y'all that. So these are the showers. It does not have hot water.
Water.
No
Well,
hot
damn.
water. Oh, how you turn it on? I really don't want to turn it on.
Like for how long? No hot water.
No water at all.
No hot water.
No.
For as long as
Damn.
you've been here.
Yeah.
And how long you been here?
Since Friday.
No, so you're new.
I'm new. Like, I don't belong here.
Have you
but-
been here before?
Yes.
How many times? A lot?
Nah, one time, so twice.
Okay. So tell me about this war. What happened?
I violated my probation.
What, you smoked a little weed?
I was driving under the influence.
If you follow the rules and regulations of probation, I think it works fine.
Damn.
I think people accept it just because they're trying to get out of jail so quick. Hey, I want to get out of jail. Yep. Let me sign. They ain't even beginning to read what they have to do.
My name is Danny Nagel. I'm a lawyer here in Clayton County, Georgia. So probation a lot of times is really just a trap, right? People would rather spend time on probation than do time in jail or in prison. Well, what they don't realize is that probation comes with so many conditions. You can't hang out with
Yeah,
people
we
who
know
are on
this.
Probation. You can't.
I'm thinking he about to,
have
you know.
alcohol. Obviously, you can't.
Who the
do
fuck
drugs.
don't know this
You
stuff?
have to pay a fine. You have to do community service. You have to take these classes. And anytime you fail to do any of those things on time, you are in violation of your probation, which means that you could go back to jail or prison.
You know, nothing bad. I'm not a criminal, but you know, when you're on probation, you can't do those things and stuff. So I'm thinking I'll get like, you know, just 30 days. I'll just sit 30 days and I'll go back to the, you know, streets and do what I do, go back to work, you know.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, what do you do when you're not here?
I do everything. I do makeup, I do hair, I do lashes, I work at a job. I'm not gonna say the job.
Does your boss know you're here?
Yes.
What do they think?
I have a girlfriend and she's actually my boss, so yes, she knows I'm here. Hi, baby! That's the day room bathroom.
There's no way she just did
It's flooded right
that.
now, but
So the bathroom's flooded?
yeah, that's the day room bathroom.
How many working toilets are there?
That's probably the only toilet that don't work.
Oh, and someone put their tampon in?
Yeah, see? Bad.
Oh,
Is
shit.
it hard having your period in jail?
Yes.
Do you guys deliver them
I bet so.
tampons? How does this work?
So every week, females receive supplies. They get tissue. I don't know the exact amount of pads y'all get. I don't know. But they get soap, tissue, and pads.
So if I'm having a period, do I get free supplies or do I have to pay for that?
Yes. You get free supplies.
Is it, would you say it's adequate? Is it enough for what you need? You gotta stretch it a little bit?
You gotta stretch it sometimes.
Welcome to our domain.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Carmen.
Carmen, nice to
They
meet
call
you.
me Miss C.
What was for lunch today?
That was lunch, hot dogs. You know, a dog don't even eat the stuff that we eat in here for real.
Okay, so hot dog with a white bread
Is
bun.
that meatloaf? No, that's beans. What the fuck?
Piece of cake.
Ew. What the
That's a hot
fuck?
dog?
Yes.
That wiener's been through some stuff, huh?
Man, it looked like it been set out for a long time, for real.
Just in general, you know, there's not very delicious food in jail. It's not like they're getting steaks and hamburgers and stuff like that. It's usually stuff that's like bare minimum meeting nutritional standards that is probably not very tasty.
Jail food is notoriously cheap. When Sheriff Allen took over a couple years ago, the per meal budget at Clayton County was 95 cents. He has since raised that budget to $1.48 per meal, and that brings the annual budget to feed inmates in Clayton County to just over $3 million a year. Now mind you, this is $3 million for food that has almost no nutritional value. And to me, it brings up a tough discussion. Is a healthy meal a human right, or is it a privilege you lose when you break the law?
Our seat don't even work. When we get water, this is how I get water. I take my cup and I have to put it right here and just sit here and let it just until the water get here. It don't work or nothing like that. Like, this is where we live. This is how we live. We could be sitting here for almost 6 to 7 hours with no water. We could be screaming, yelling for water. They'll walk right past us like we don't even care. You get some officers that are really, really nice and they do care for us and they come and open the doors and give us water and stuff like that, but it's not a lot of them. Here we get one towel, one washcloth, and that's supposed to last a whole week. That's nasty. You washing your vagina and your butt and stuff like that, and then you gotta tell me I gotta use that again? Come tomorrow, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I can see that she gets down in there.
Throughout the whole week.
I know she gets down in there.
From next weekend, they do wash.
Let's keep it real.
Mondays. How I'm gonna take all this off? Then I gotta sit in here naked just to get my clothes washed? You know what I'm saying? That's not right. You know
do you ever just wash your own clothes in here, or is it hard?
It's hard. Look, how you gonna do it? It's people that have washed their clothes, but they wash it in the toilet. In a toilet bowl.
Can you tell me about the funding issues within your jail? Yes, so right now what's going on is I'm in a back and forth litigation with the Board of Commissioners in reference to funding. The Board of Commissioners feel like they can control the office and tell me how to be the sheriff and where to put funding, and that's not the case. So what I wanted to do is go to a direct supervision with the jail. When I came in as sheriff, I did an evaluation of what we needed to do in the jail, and what I wanted to do was go from 2 people overseeing 200 inmates to a minimum of 8 people overseeing 200 inmates.
I guess to put it another way, to be fully staffed, you need about triple or quadruple the amount of guards, right?
Yes.
How long are you guys here for?
I've been here a year.
And what are your charges for?
Assault.
How's the court process going?
I haven't been back to court yet for it.
For an entire year? What do you think about that?
I don't know. It's nothing I can really do.
This is my first time ever being in jail.
And what are you here for?
I'm here because my daughter got into a fight, a teenager fight, and I got in the middle of it. And because I was the only adult there, they said that I had strangling a minor just because I was pulling them away from each other. And it was hard. We should even be locked down.
We come out like maybe 2 hours a day.
You're allowed out for 2 hours a day?
Yeah.
Help button doesn't work.
No, at all.
Where's, this
right
is the
there.
help button?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It don't work. So if somebody was in here sick, seizure, we beating on the door, beating on the door, beating on the door. They won't even hear us for real, for real.
Do you guys have anyone on the outside that's helping put money on your books?
My mom.
Yeah, and my husband.
But it's hard for my mom.
So, and it's definitely hard for me. I got 5 kids, and I have a husband. Daughter literally is crying every day on the phone talking about, Mommy, I'm sorry that you had to be in there. Because it's off of, because of them fighting and stuff like that. I mean, I love my daughter, and I would do anything. I'm glad I'm here for her, you know, but at the end of the day, it hurts them. And my husband is sitting there crying because he needs to go to work. He can't go to work because I'm the one I'm a stay-home mom. I cook and clean, you know, I make sure that everybody is good while he goes to work. It's being hard. We done lost my car. We done lost my house. We done lost fucking everything just off of being here just because of the officers wouldn't do their job for real, for real.
We're doing commissary.
Yeah, commissary.
Yesterday they came for everyone and skipped us.
Here, we'll talk more about when I catch this, but thank you for sharing your story.
Welcome.
It's a couple different things at play. It could be judges, it could be prosecutors, because they're the ones that control the docket, but most of the time it's gonna be the prosecutors.
I hope you're gonna
they
go
control
back.
what
But
cases
Tom and
they
Jerry,
indict,
nigga,
they control what cases they accuse, they control when a case actually goes before a judge.
Noodles. Noodles. No packet.
How you doing today? All right. You got 1 sweet tea lemonade. You got 2 jumbo flow candy. You got 1 chili cheese Frito. You got 4 hot barbecue chips. You got 2 shebangs.
Yo,
you got 2 chili. 4 hot barbecue chips. Jumbo flow candy. You got 1 chili cheese Frito. You got.
I know y'all niggas remember that, the chili cheese Fritos, bro. I know y'all remember that shit, bro. What the fuck?
4 hot barbecue chips. You got 2 shebangs. You got 2 chili. You got 3. 1 iced oatmeal. 2 apple Danish.
Welcome to my humble home. I live in 1506. This is my bed. This is my bunky's bed. It's my other bunky's bed. This is Ray.
What's up, Ray?
We want to be on TV. We love YouTubers.
My name's Q. That's Age. And we're gay for real.
My name's Mary, but everybody calls me DD.
What the fuck?
Violation probation. Been here 8.5 months. I got a new charge of driving on suspended license.
What's it like being a white lady here?
I am the minority. Captain comes through here with Sergeant Fullerton one day and gives there's 4 white people in the whole dorm. He give everybody in here new sheets and new towels except for the white girls. You know what they told us? They told us to put ours in laundry and wash it. This is a very racist place. It's very racist.
Against whites?
Against whites, yes.
Is it hard to be a white inmate here?
I think so.
Would you say so? Yeah?
It's harder.
You know, everybody is from a different upbringing. So basically it's like the minority is because of the minority. So they target it because of their skin color, they're supposed to be like
your age,
the weakest link or something.
You know, it's like when you get old and ugly, you can't get nothing done.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're young and cute, oh, you're the first on the list.
It's because of culture.
Tell me what you got going on here.
Oh, this is my pillow. This is my net bag with my clean clothes in it.
How old are you?
52.
52?
52,
Yeah.
damn.
You know, and I got some more whites, clean clothes. I got Bible down there, my dirty clothes. This is my shower bag where I'm getting ready to take me a shower. This right here, dude, is $75.
This is $75.
This is $75 right here. Everything is so expensive, you know what I'm saying? And I go to
Walk
work.
me through the prices. Just take things out and tell me.
Well, this is the best thing. This is Maxwell House coffee. It is $10.20. Tax. And then they're taxing it again on top of this. You got your host of your hot chips. These are $1.90. Apple Danish, this right here is $3.05. But yeah, I think a little bit, she's been here 3 years. She's only 19 years old.
A little bit. Damn.
A little bit. A little bit. She was just out
19
here
years
trying
old.
to
Okay.
What's up?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
And how long
What
you
the
been here?
fuck?
I've been here for going on 3 years since I was 17.
And why didn't you get sent to a juvenile home?
Because in the state of Georgia, you was considered as an adult at 17.
And what'd you do to end up here?
It's a long story.
And what are your charges?
I got armed robbery, aggravated assault, like serious
Damn.
charges. But
She a YB for real.
no court date, no bond, no nothing.
So you're just kind of in limbo?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here.
She a YB.
Yeah.
She a YB for real.
Be looking,
YL, YB, wherever the fuck you want to call it.
You know, someone's washing stuff in the sink?
yeah, we wash our clothes in the sink.
Is that so you don't have to touch the toilet seat?
Yeah, so we don't have to touch on the toilet, put pads on the toilet.
And what do you think you'll do when you get out?
I'm going to school, get a job, do some productive stuff. Like, I ain't really lived my life. I've been here.
Is there anything you would do differently once you get out?
Yeah, don't come back.
Damn, what the fuck wrong with this shit?
Yeah,
I think that's been fighting this
Everyone has to
shit.
get locked down now?
Yeah, everybody has to get locked down.
Give me that. It's been real.
I might see you guys again, okay?
All right.
Good luck. And how much of the day are they locked down?
So they come out total of 4 hours a day, usually 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening.
And this is general population?
Yeah, this general population.
What makes them locked down so long?
So the officers could have a break as well. I mean, down here in this unit, due to the doors working and stuff like that, it'd be a lot. They just need their little downtime.
One of the ladies in here, white lady, said that it's really tough being a white inmate in here. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. I mean, I think everybody is treated equal in here.
So what are we looking at here? What are our other?
So this is another general population pod.
Shit, he an officer too.
Get Zaxby's Fingers and Wings in lemon pepper, garlic parm, and Nashville hot. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Look, I've been going to Clayton County since I was 17. I keep coming back for violation.
17. How old you in now?
Violation after violation. Either you come into jail, the jail fucked up. You go home, you get on probation. Probation fucked up. My little brother in this jail on the other side, and I'm on the girl's side.
What are your charges and what are his charges?
So my charges is a theft by receiving, theft by taking. His charges, so his baby mama called the police on him.
You and your brother are here at the same time. What kind of home life are you guys coming from?
So home life, I have a good mom. We chose to do the things we was doing. I have a good mom. I don't have a dad. I have a good mom, though, good family, good everything. I chose to be this way, and now that I'm grown, I see.
How many times do you think you've been here?
I swear, I say I've been here about 7, 8 times.
What is it going to take to break the cycle, do you think?
See, what it's going to take, I feel like, understand me, people make mistakes. You cannot hold somebody accountable for some stuff that they did when they were young. I was 17 when I caught these charges.
Do you think you'll make different choices the next time?
Most definitely. I mean, I already made different choices. I had a job the whole time I was free.
What were you doing?
I worked at U-Haul, and I'm a barber. I cut hair, I do tattoos, and I make clothes.
Can you give us a little tour of what's going on here?
Yeah. This is the toilet we gotta use when we outside. Once they pop us out our door, like they'll unlock it sometime for it, but mainly we gotta use this bathroom for the whole public. Now, all these people right now in these cells, they on lockdown right now. We gotta come out by tier. Top tier is out right now, that's where I'm at. Top tier is out right now. But bottom tier comes out after. We get 2 hours a day. Depending on the officer, we won't come out at all. Top tier didn't come out at all yesterday.
I guess what I'm picturing in my head is like, this place seems like hell.
Yes.
But to come back here 8 times, I'm just trying to think like, at what level is it bad enough that you would completely change whatever it is on the outside?
In my opinion, it doesn't matter how bad you change. The Clayton County Probation Center is the trap. That's why everybody keep coming back.
Because you just got here?
Yeah, I'm here for 2 petty charges. They're misdemeanors. But I got caught up and then I got warrants somewhere else. But
and what do you do when you're not here?
Oh, I go work. I'm a dancer. I work. I do a lot of different things. And I take care of my kids first and foremost. So being here is a place you don't want to be. Leave us alone. Pregnant
Are there
people.
people pregnant in here?
Yes, there's 2 right now.
You're pregnant?
Yes, 6 months.
Dang.
Don't come to click
you
on
mic
y'all.
you up?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you got going on here.
I'm 6 months pregnant. I'm in here for a parole violation.
And then you're gonna get out here and go straight to Gwinnett.
I'm probably gonna leave here and go to prison.
And you have to give birth in prison?
Yeah.
Tell me what's going through your head.
A lot. I gave birth to another baby in jail in
So
Cobb County.
we've done this before.
I've done this before.
And what happens when you have a baby in jail?
My sister came and picked my baby up.
And how many kids do you have?
This is my 3rd child.
So 2 out of 3 you've had in jail?
Yes.
What is that like?
Damn.
Depressing. In the hospital, they give you like 4 days with your baby. And
She
then,
had all her kids in jail?
When you go home, they leave the baby there, and you go back to jail. And the family come the next day to pick up the baby.
So the baby's on formula right away?
Yes.
And tell me about the baby daddy.
He don't know I'm in here.
He doesn't know you're here?
No.
How is that possible? Where does he think you are?
I don't know. He's probably been calling my phone. I told my sister to tell him something, but he don't know I'm in here.
What?
He don't know I'm in here.
So the baby's on formula right away?
Yes.
And tell me about the baby daddy.
He don't know I'm in here.
He doesn't know you're here?
No.
How is that possible? Where does he think you are?
I don't know. He probably been calling my phone. I told my sister to tell him something, but he don't know I'm in here.
You said all that.
She's pregnant, 6 months pregnant, and the baby daddy don't know, and she's in jail. Oh my gosh.
But I just don't want him to take my baby.
World record
You
right
want
here.
your sister to take the baby?
Yeah.
And the kid before, was that with the same guy?
No.
Dang, and how is that guy doing?
I hate him.
You hate him?
Yes.
Is he part of your kid's life?
No.
Are you in and out frequently?
No, my career as a criminal started when I was 34.
That's late to start.
Yeah, I did some dumb stuff.
Why 35 did you start getting into the game?
I ain't tried to.
And what did you end up going away for to prison?
Aggravated assault and home invasion.
On him?
On him and his girlfriend.
Oh, you were trying to beat up the girlfriend?
Oh, I beat both of them up.
How do you manage all of this?
I really don't know. I just try to keep cool for my children.
Do you think you'll do anything differently the next time around?
Yeah, I'll just walk away. I don't got time for this. This is not my life.
Is part of it just controlling impulses and acting on things?
I have an anger issue.
Is your sister reliable?
Yes, very. Very.
And how does she feel about you when now you have she has 2 extra kids she has to take care of?
It's tough. She had to quit her job. She's just basically waiting on me to get out to regain her employment.
So she's really pulling for you?
Yes.
What kind of house did you grow up in?
I grew up with my grandparents.
Where were your folks?
My mom died when I was 3. I didn't know my father until I was like 25.
So it sounds like it's been a lot of tough situations from the jump.
Yeah.
If you could get let out tomorrow with a fresh start, what would you do?
go home to my kids, get a job, and stay out of people's way. It's not what you need in your life. You don't want it. I promise you don't want this. Not in my situation, not anybody else's situation. You don't want this. Just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I can only imagine how she really feel though.
Thanks for sharing.
Cause she's in jail and she.
I know how much work having a kid is, and then I'm just thinking about.
Connect with a Thrivent financial advisor at Thrivent.com, where money means more.
That shit, folks.
This town ain't big enough for
real time.
What's that? AI music.
Her kids, how they're gonna grow up. If your mom has you while you're in prison, no dad in the picture, I mean, what are the odds that that guy will also follow this cycle? Some of the things we hear over and over is the kind of the mentality of like, they put me in this situation, like, not I put myself in this situation.
Yeah, people just not being accountable for their actions. My mom always told me every action has a consequence to it. So when you don't report to probation, a lot of people say probation, they don't report. They just run from probation, go on the run. Then what you think gonna happen? They're gonna put a warrant out for you. You just gotta take care of your business when you get out. I feel like it is a setup. Probation is a setup.
Part of it is a lot of messed up things happening in the system, and then part of it does seem like a lack of personal responsibility.
Right.
What do you make of the victim mentality?
I mean, look, everybody's got a story, right? Some people find themselves in these
This nigga
situations
right here.
because they had a really bad life and they didn't know what to do. They didn't have the resources, and so they just did what they thought they had to do. Other people had great lives and they still resort to committing crimes. And so at the end of the day, it's always going to be personal responsibility. We could always choose whether we want to do things that we shouldn't do or not, no matter how bad our upbringing is. Like me, I didn't have a great upbringing, but now I'm changing it. So to a certain extent, it can explain why people do the things that they do, but at the end of the day, they're the ones that did whatever it is that they did or alleged to have done.
My name is Shakia McKnight, and I've been here since August 21st. I've been complaining about this room getting fit. They won't fix it. I done slipped twice since I done been in this room. The toilet's leaking bad. So I just think something needs to be done about this because this is pathetic. And this is a fire hazard for a pregnant woman like me to be in this type of condition.
So you're pregnant
I feel like
too.
something needs to be done about it.
We interviewed you last time we were here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I remember. You know what? Nothing ain't changed since y'all been gone. They make all this money, but they won't put the money into what needs to be put into.
I can't help but look at this and look at what I see around the country in the United States justice system and think we really got to rethink how we do jail and prison. And don't get me wrong, some people definitely belong behind bars for doing bad things in society.
Yeah.
But are we going to invest in the people to rehabilitate them? Maybe like the Norway or Swedish model, because there's so much wasted time and talent. And the truth is, a lot of these people come from very broken, bad homes that didn't prioritize education. And I'm an optimist. I'm betting on people. If you give people a chance, I think some of them will take it and run with it. Because right now with this, how it's currently going, you're just going to see reoffense. And I'm interested in finding ways to break the cycle. So right now, they just announced isolation.
That should make them look so damn crazy.
I guess there's a sickness going around. There's a plague hitting the jail, and they don't know why. There's people being treated over here. So we just got put on isolation?
It's sick. We gotta go.
Folks, we're going to a non-compliant call. The guards are being called. What's this call for?
This is a non-compliant. Hey, y'all go to the wall. Go to the wall, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall.
No.
Remember the girl you was talking to?
That nigga was talking to my mic me the whole time.
They look just alike, right?
Oh yeah, are they twins?
Damn.
I be listening to you. I'm trying to make out.
They do look just alike. What the fuck?
Hit the wall.
That nigga look.
We're doing a story on the female side today. And
Yo.
you met your sister as well.
That nigga look just like his sister. What the fuck?
Yeah. KB.
Yo.
You guys have the same tattoo.
Yeah, twins.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dang. How old are you?
Yo.
24.
Okay. So
they twins in the same jail. What the fuck?
Very close. And what can you tell us about your sister?
Oh, she's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yeah.
She's a real one?
Yeah, she's a real one.
Are you guys both going to be serving a long time?
I've been here 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
How long has she been here?
She just came in here like 2-3 days ago.
Damn.
And now that both of you are in here, who do you guys have on the outside to help?
Really, my mama, really, but not like that.
Are you guys close with your mom? So, what goes through your mind when you and your sister are locked up at the same time?
A lot. I've been trying to see what's going on her end. I'm trying to see what the females doing down there because they say it's a lot of they slicing and doing all this shit down there too.
The females do too?
Yeah.
But the female pod is not as dangerous as the male one, right?
Not really. It's dangerous. What my sister said, she's been in and out, so she says it's dangerous down there too.
You've been here 3-4 years.
4
You said
years.
4 years. And at what point do you get to make your case complete so you either go to prison or go home?
I haven't been to court yet for my case. It's been 4 years. I haven't been to court yet for it.
Damn.
How is that possible?
I don't know. That's what I'm waiting on.
So you're kind of just stuck.
This
Like
nigga
I'm lost in the
been.
system.
So when was the last time you talked to a lawyer?
I talked to a lawyer 2023, November.
And what was the last conversation you had? What did you talk about?
They're gonna get me in court, and that was it. He gonna try to get me in court and get me a bond hearing.
And how much time are you potentially looking at?
Probably like 6 to 7 years.
And you've already served 4 of that. What was the household you and your sister came from?
Oh, ghetto.
Ghetto?
Yeah.
How would you describe it?
Like a lot of in and out of jail, and I have big brothers too, so.
Scrub Daddy?
I'm Aaron, but here's your daddy.
You can do this. You can be the first millennial in history to book a trip.
What parents were in the picture?
Just my mom.
And was she in and out of jail?
Nah, she just was in and out of work, not home really.
When you guys eventually get out of here, what do you think you'll do differently?
Work.
Yeah?
I'm working. I got kids.
Dang, how many did you got?
4.
4? You got busy, huh?
I got Jesus. Yeah.
So we just talked to the twin brother, and he
Dang.
mentioned stabbings in the female side, which I didn't know actually went down.
Damn.
So I want to ask him about the violence and see if we can dig a little deeper. Do females have stabbings?
No. Most they have is fights. Like somebody get assaulted and then they act like nothing happened. That's the most they gonna do. But
You probably don't know because you don't be around, nigga. You don't be around.
Females are way less dangerous than the males.
Yes. They want to go home. Like they don't have to. I don't think they have that much. Like,
I mean, of course he worked there, so he probably know. But like when he not around, he really don't know what the
There's
fuck
another
going on.
female
Though.
section
I'm not
we
just gonna say he
haven't
don't
yet
know
seen,
what the fuck really
the
going on in that
dorms.
bitch. Like,
And we're gonna see what the difference is between the pods and the dorms. What's the difference between the pod and the dorms?
The dorms is more open. They're not behind no doors. They just out.
So is this a better behaved unit?
Yeah, I'll say that. They get to just do more.
Do you think you could do a one-handed push-up? You're strong as hell though. You want to try one and I'll try one? All right. Okay, shit.
Hey, tell me.
damn.
I'm skinny strong. Yeah. What's different from here from the pods?
Everything. This is a privileged dorm. The difference between housing unit and the dorms are housing unit, they got locked doors.
Yep.
And we didn't have no locked doors but that door right here.
And we have space.
And we got space.
Space
in
and
here.
privilege.
You feel me?
Let me give
inmate work
We have a TV in here. It stays on all night. We have phone privilege all night. We have tablets. Tablets are until 9:30. Lights off are at 9 between 9 and 11. We don't have closed doors as you can see. It's kind of like we have open doors. This is basically called an open dorm. So it is a privilege. So it's a privilege to be up here amongst the workers or whatever. As long as we respect them, then we're pretty good.
But I see the
Can you
difference
show us
though.
around and show us your spot?
I've done definitely noticed something about this end right here. Everybody got weave on this end, and I guess nobody on the other side can have that shit. That's what it looks like to me. Because there's a lot of girls in here with weave.
This is a lot different than what we saw in the pods.
Right.
Yeah, that is totally
Meat
different.
up top. I have my clothes all folded up nicely.
Right.
My Bible, a lot of us have that. X, Y, and Z, my food. You see, it's just kind of neat, nice and neat, just a little bit.
I don't see trash everywhere. Like other dorms, I saw trash
We have a
everywhere.
trash can. We make our own little trash. We have a big one, but you know, you can see we make it like home a little bit. So, yeah. So that's the privilege of open dorm. And inmate workers, these are the guys that clean the units downstairs. The closed dorms that you see that were kind of dirty or whatever you say, they clean those. She's in laundry though. They take care of all our clothes.
Do you think the other pods are dirty because the people choose for them to be that way, or because they don't have cleaning supplies, or what's going on there?
They don't have choice. They don't have cleaning supplies. They don't let them out to do anything. They stay locked in their room all day.
Just so I get the language right. Downstairs is the pods?
Downstairs is housing unit 1 for women. And it has
up here is
6
the dorms.
spots.
Right.
And up here is
There's
the
no
open dorm.
fighting or anything bad going on in the dorms. And
What
if it
about
is, you
downstairs?
get to sit downstairs.
Okay.
Yo, yeah,
My shit.
that was our shit.
That was our shit.
Yeah. She got that?
Yeah. Stop it.
Gay for the stay.
No.
Is that happening around?
Oh yeah, a lot. A
Yes.
lot.
It's love in the dorm or whatever you want to call it. It happens a lot.
What percent of the women would you say get down with other women?
80?
5?
90%.
It seems like there's a lot less.
Not her on the far
when
left.
Women hook up with women. Like men.
I think I done seen her in the video before.
Everyone's like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're not gonna say that.
But
They're
if
not
a
gonna.
woman is like, oh yeah, I got down and
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no big deal.
It's no big deal.
Yeah, men
No,
are
it's
more
really no
yeah.
big deal. And
Men are
some they
more-
say the best relationships happen in jail. I don't know how true that is.
That's
but,
not true at all.
I can see it going down in here where there's a lot more cleanliness, but some of the other pods.
Oh, no, that's where it goes really down.
Really?
At the dirtier one. Yeah.
Yeah.
To my bed. Welcome.
How many times have you been in jail?
5.
5.
5 for minor offenses though.
Okay.
Like possession of marijuana. Always possession of marijuana. I like to smoke weed. There you have it. I'm here now on a failure to appear. I've been on a case now for 2 years. I had a controlled substance and possession of marijuana again. I'm really not in here for nothing deep or major. So right now, what I'm doing is serving my time. The program was a 90-day program. I go to court on the 16th of this month. So I'm hoping the judge, in my heart, I'm feeling like the judge is gonna go ahead and let me go home because I'm serving my time. I didn't get a bond this time.
If weed was legal, would you have ever gone to jail?
No. Yeah.
How much were you found with? 15 pounds?
Maybe I just have bad luck. I don't know. Like.
I mean, I just smoked weed last night. I like smoking weed. Have you ever considered just doing it at your house in privacy without?
I do it at home, but like I said, with this situation, we were going to pick the weed up. Police got behind us. I had this, she had that. They charged us both with the same thing, and here I am. I got arrested on Christmas Day, so I've been here since Christmas.
Damn.
And what do you do when you're not?
That is so
I
unlucky,
bartend at a
bro.
strip club, and I work front desk at a hotel. And I have a 6-year-old daughter.
How'd you grow up?
Let's go back.
And I work front desk.
And what do you do when you're not here?
I've been here since Christmas. Same thing, and here I am. I got arrested on Christmas Day, so I've been here since Christmas.
Bro,
and what do you
that
do
shit is so unlucky, bro. They went to go get some gas and shit for Christmas and shit. Went to go home, and they got pulled over. That's so fucked up.
Small town. I'm from Fort Valley, Georgia. That's like an hour and a half from here.
What do you think drives someone to get arrested?
They just wanted to
put in jail
feel
again
good.
and again and
Sometimes
again?
it's their backstory, their background. A lot of these people have sad stories, how they grew up. You know, if they didn't have that family life, if they were raised up around drugs, on drugs, X, Y, and Z, in violence.
Dang.
This is commissary. So this is my commissary. The noodles, I got some chili to make some nachos. I got me some sweet tea, iced lemons. This is very good in here, y'all. By the way, this is that good shit. You can put it on anything.
And what's your favorite thing in here?
I get the nachos. I like the noodles and my hot Cheetos.
Does the food in here bother you?
Of course. We had hot dogs today. It sucks.
All I know is we need weed to be legalized in this country. That's ridiculous.
We have got to the point where
crazy.
literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 40.
It's Whitney. I'm out now. Happy to be home, happy to be out.
That's her?
I am not on probation. Since being out, I've been home being a full-time mother to my daughter, spending more time with my daughter. I'm still working at the club. I'm still bartending. You can always come see me if you're in Atlanta at Gold Rush Show Bar. You can always come see me, have a drink. And you guys be great. Love you.
What's your name and what are you in here for?
My name is Emily Lammers, and I'm in here for a drug charge. A Xanax bar.
And how long do you serve for a Xanax bar?
I have been here 15 months for a Xanax bar.
Is this like your 50th offense or how many?
My first.
First?
Yes.
How much Xanax are we talking about?
A bar. I forgot about it. It was in my wallet.
So you didn't even take it?
No. I forgot it was in my change compartment.
Does that seem
That's
ridiculous?
crazy.
Yeah, a lot of this place is fucking ridiculous. I feel like people get lost in the system here. Or like
calls me, and I don't see her the last ring. And I try to call her back.
How long are you going to be here for?
Hopefully just till March 2nd. That's my court date. I finally got a court date after fighting for months for a court
And
date.
what's taking so long to get a court date?
My public defender was on extensive leave, so.
What do you do when you're not here?
I worked at a gas station. I was a cashier.
How was it being in the pods initially?
It wasn't bad. It just sucked being behind the door the whole time. Like some days you didn't get to come out, some days you did get to come out, and like they don't really give two shits about you down there.
You work 7 days a week? How many hours?
6 to 2, 6 to 4, depending on how much laundry there is for that day.
Yes, we
You gotta have money to stay because on here we can get Netflix.
How much does it cost to buy Netflix?
$3 an hour.
$3 an hour.
But a lot of people around here don't have money or can afford Netflix or have Netflix.
What's your plan when you get out?
My plan when I get out is I'm going to rehab and gonna rebuild my life.
Do you have many people on the outside that support you?
Yeah, my whole family.
What do they think about you being here?
At first they thought it was good for me because it cleaned my act up, and now they're just hoping I get out because I've been here way too long.
You don't want it better now.
I guess why did they say get your blocks off on?
Because I was a hellion and was just going down the wrong path severely. Like while I was in here, I lost my fiance to an overdose, and that's really kind of what made me do the whole turnaround. Like I'm ready because it's gonna be me next if I don't.
One thing that occurs to me in this dorm is just look at the sunlight coming in. How great that feels. Just the natural light in this room makes it feel more human and pleasant. And being locked up is bad enough. I feel like we can give people sunlight. I feel like that's something that, free or not free, sunlight should be okay. But the cleanliness is so different. Like, I actually would feel comfortable to eat here, sleep here. The other places, the other pods with trash everywhere, and then not being allowed a trash can, I don't get that. I know they say, oh, they'll use it as a weapon. Okay, what about a cardboard box that you make into a trash can? That feels like a basic necessity to keep bugs and disease away.
Yeah, this pod definitely look cleaner though. I ain't even gonna lie. This shit look way cleaner than the
Alright
other.
guys, this was a look into the female side of Clayton County Jail. Learned a lot, had a good time. See you guys next week.
For sure, Tommy G.